Hello friends, and welcome back to another video of War Selection Brew. Now, this is rather a special case because I have recorded most of this replay for about 3 times maybe. Now, the reason for it is, of course, personal life. Having to stop mid-recording and stuff, and I don't really wanna break your entertainment or quality of the video by just splitting it or stitching it up with editing, making it unfluid and just roughing up. So I will cover this video a bit quicker, not like usually talking about everything. Speed it up a bit more because of course I know what happened already and I really cannot just keep saying the same things, because I've said something already and I might even forget them. So I'll just sum it up for you. Now, at the start, 1000 food from the fish, nice wood lines as you can see from the start, even though this is all you can see. If there's such a nice wood line here, sure it can be small, but there's a big chance that it's big. First thing you can see from this is that it might be an island map from the shore, but if you look here, you can see, actually, yeah, you cannot see anything, to be honest. However, no, indeed, you can see that there's 2 hills here, and there are maybe similar hills, but there's a tree. So, what can your opponent be? Where can your opponent be? Right in front of you, as we can see right now. As you can see, this is a small map. We got 3 cows here from both sides, some wood line, iron, copper, 2 alligators, 1 another fish, tiger. So it's roughly 2.5. No. This is let's say it's roughly 1,000, and 1,500 with those cows. So this is 3,500 food. 4,000 with this boar, 4,000 food you can play with. So obviously we have to see some Bronze Age action. Speeding this up, we can see that every player plays the same at higher levels. House, warehouse, house. Now, since both of those scouts have seen each other, they already know that his opponent is super close. So what will they do? They will make a stone cutter. Obviously you need it to work grass, otherwise you're gone. If you make it too late, it's already too late for you to win. Another note, make sure that if you're close to an enemy and the game doesn't finish quickly, use fishes. Not only do they give you some OP bonuses because they're in the back and your opponent can already destroy them if you can defend them, but they work so good, losing workers won't even matter. Of course, there's some bulwark pushers going on. Sashkorin was the first to attack, making his bulwarks, but not paying caution to his workers, slowly losing them, unfortunately, but what can you do, it's his mistake. Instead, he should have been just pushing into the right side, just like Monger did, and just waste his resources. This is a half-half play, because of course he couldn't do much. He should have went closer. Once he saw Monger making his bulwarks here, he should have just came closer to the house. Not much you can do. Of course you would go with workers to destroy it, but you could have been annoying. You could have out-repaired it. You could have gone some damage. Now, both of those players are stealing their food. One is stealing the food from himself, from his opponent, and the other one is doing the same. One with 5 workers, and the other one with 4 workers. And let me slow this down. Actually, no, it's just a bit of speeding up. We can make this work. Monger comes to counter it. Of course, he doesn't want his food stolen. There is nothing like fairness in War Selection, and you gotta steal your enemy's food and use your own food, be selfish to win. But at this point, once Sashkorin got 2 bulwarks, he has already won this fight, since it's just well too much. And is he getting? Yes, he is getting his damage upgrade. This damage upgrade adds 2 damage to the bulwarks, changing it from 8 to 10, which takes the worker down with 5 hits instead of 6 or 7, I think 6. Unless they have some armor, they don't, so it's 6, so 1 hit less. It's very helpful. And now is some worker fighting, of course, going on. Now there's a thing. Okay, let's keep an eye out on this though. Yes, he's taking a bunch of workers to counter this now. He wants this food back. He doesn't want Monger to have any of this. But Monger will be smart and make some proper decisions. Besides this is a waste. This is like boom, boom. Nice sniping. He went back, unfortunately, probably a misclick. And now, even though his tiger left him, those workers will get sniped and dead in an instant. Of course, taking his own food now. He has finished taking his enemy's food. Only at 200 left. Damn, he already got this upgrade. I didn't get to see. What I was saying is that I'm not sure if this upgrade works on bulwarks or not. I never really tested it, and I should probably. Because if it increases accuracy in bulwarks, which is basically the thing bulwarks struggle with the most, it is very crucial to always take this. And if it does so, I will make sure to always take it for my bulwark rushes, which I train lately. So of course I get some strength in end game. Usually I'm a Europe player. I taught myself how to defend every single push with only 10 slingers and bulwarks as Europe. Pushes like slingers, basemen, warrior rushers, all of those. But of course meta changes, and in case Europe will be out of meta, I want to make sure that I can play as aggressive Asia, because so far I can play defensive Asia into aggressive one, but I gotta really get some Stone Age done, as I have been never the best one in it, because I tend to panic a lot, and because of panicking I don't make proper decisions, lose food, lose time and lose the game, even though I don't lose the game often, of course. Now the same thing happens here. Monger can't really do anything about these alligators, these animals, so those players both have to defend. Unfortunately, he lost one worker due to his due to Sashkorin's push with warriors. We'll lose another one, but thankfully got this bulwark down and won't lose more, which is pretty funny, but it's due to this upgrade not being taken. I know you may think like, oh, I don't have to work a lot, no need to take this. But if you would take it, I'm sure 2 of those workers would die. Taking some territory back, of course, always useful. What else? Now, of course, Sashkorin is struggling with his food, while Monger is struggling as well, but he's already going Asia, so there's a big difference, because Sashkorin doesn't yet have workers, which he has to make. At the same time, he has to also get army, while not having any food, because he might have not thought about taking alligators and this fish due to how much damage this tiger has already done to him. Obviously, Monger took advantage of it and took everything he could. Both players might not be full pop, which does hurt them a lot, but because of how much they fought, their eco is just a bit down. Well, just a bit is an understatement. Of course it's going not too good, but since both players are the same, it doesn't matter. Now of course Sashkorin lost 1, 2 workers, which is never good. But hey, Monger lost a few as well. Of course, mostly it was Sashkorin losing his workers. Lost already 4 workers to this one tiger that's still full HP. And he was really want to take his slingers and kill this tiger. It surely is a bad omen for him right now. So the good thing is though that Monger has full eco potential with both ducks and trees, and Sashkorin has it as well. But Monger already has some houses upgraded, which is a mistake, don't get me wrong, because due to upgrading his houses, he got less pop, and when he will get the pop upgrade, he will still not be full pop, so it's better to get bonus houses first. Usually you don't do it in Bronze Age, never, but because he didn't get full Stone Age houses, he will not get 90 pop, so at the same time he might just use the effectiveness or efficiency of making bonus houses. Now Monger will probably help out Sashkorin since they are good friends. Oh, he actually did not. He actually did not help him out at all by killing those animals. Because he didn't kill them, obviously. And of course, like I said, there we go. Appear from Monger. Harvest fishing will help him quite a ton. Let's not joke around, it will. But his food is struggling. Of course, it's only 4 workers on food. After all, he needs to get those. He has the wood to get this dog, so he should be. And Sashkorin, I mean, at the same time, he's also struggling as well. Both players seem to be in the same position, although Monger in a slightly better one, since he's already getting just some iron, has his spear up, and his town hall is in a better position. Maybe it's open, but his towers are protecting it quite well, getting a lot of territory, cutting this out, and just pushing him out, being dominating and scaring off his opponent just a bit. Now if he can get and snipe this will be quite crucial, but oh, he did manage to snipe it just in the last second. Is it because Sashkorin is low on wood? Probably is. But so is Monger. Yes, they actually have the same amount of pop, but Monger has well spread out resources, and with just 1 worker, very smart getting his iron. No need to get it faster, but you gotta get it eventually, so very smart from him. Good job, Monger. Just as you should have been playing. And splitting his army, while he has some slingers to defend, he can also kill the workers. And now, obviously, Sashkorin has to take care and micro both armies. 1 army of worker, 1 army of slingers. And it's obviously not too good for him, as Monger has a really easy job because of those towers helping him out. Especially because of this tiger, a lot has been lost for Sashkorin. Or has it? I actually... only 2 workers. Now that's a surprise. Monger could have played it better, it seems. But at the same time, he is still winning by quite a ton. Let's see the worker difference. 33 to 36. And some bows. Yes. Although no resources, he will soon get them. There we go. His boat getting some work done. 5.0 production. It's quite insane how much that is. Boom. Already done. Goes back. 55 food. Ah, those fishes are so nice. Compared to workers who work only 1.6, it's quite incredible how good it is. Another fight, just pushing out those towers, baiting out a bit with our worker. Always works on players. Mostly ranked players, when they see a worker, they instantly go animal mode and do everything possible to get it down. Now this was surely a mistake though, because he didn't have to lose those workers, but did anyways. And what he has to do, our Monger, of course, well, get more towers in the front and push out with them, get more production. Barracks here, some archers there. Those barracks will get some rams, maybe some heavy spearmen later, push out those houses. And archeries will go in from this side and either fight this army allowing those rams to connect, or go in, kill workers, straight army, only to just get it all back. Some smart towers going in from Sashkorin, they will surely harass a bit of his eco. And upgrades being taken already. Quite nice. Just get your workers to work. It's 3 workers that don't work. It's always something. Still going to fight though. Not sure why. More towers being placed. Right in the wood line. Harassing his economy even further. While more units come out. Of course, what he has to do is simply stay back, go next stage, and make sure to get as much eco as he can while still pumping out units. Due to Sashkorin lower production, he cannot really outspam him. He's already losing resources, being on 100, not full pop, not even full houses, 0 fishing. He cannot do too much. Besides getting a new warehouse, which will help him up a bit right now. Quite a ton actually. And Monger, like I've said already, just has to sit back, relax, and enjoy his day. Because 6 fishing boats will carry him, no matter what, unless he does a big mistakes. 350 workers, at this point I would stop getting them as he needs that army. Simply get more production, upgrade, and go next stage. Getting too many workers will kill you eventually, even though it's a good thing, as long as you cannot defend. It is better to have more workers as Europe, because your buildings are stronger and they are also more efficient, those workers. Now, this is a questionable decision from Sashkorin, going on with those marksmen to try and snipe this town hall, which obviously is just a waste of resources. I mean, Monger didn't even have to repair it this moment, he could have done later. But it didn't, or it did cost him right now. It did cost him 1 worker so far, which was a damn mistake, but whatever. Right now he's with. Always those players always do something so interesting like this. Why are those workers always telling somewhere, click here? You see this? Where else? Here 3, here 2, and here, of course. What you can do is just click X, they will go back to work. Oh no! Maybe hide them in the tower? Oh, that's even better, go there. And now if you have to, you can hide them in this tower. Of course, both players want to spread out, going in a line like this. But right now, it's a big... Oh my god, you lost so much here. Get this rammer ready. Oh, why? Why are both of you doing this? 2 workers down? Millions of workers down here? Those towers are really paying off, aren't they? Oh, I cannot even see the number of kills on this tower due to having 1 worker in it. 7 kills, probably even 7 worker kills, and 3 here, some 4 here. Yeah, it is quite incredible. Although this fishing, of course, like I've already said, he lost a ton of workers, but to be honest, he has so much fish. Is it really that big of a problem? I don't think so. I do not think so. Has to just stay back, relax, and go next stage. Sashkorin has 60 workers, but 0 fishing. And Dick has a better eco, which is weird. It is weird, but maybe it's due to the difference in towers and buildings. However, now that he's getting those, I think Monger is making some big mistakes. Still not getting his ramps. Still not upgrading this. Let's speed up a bit because it's a stalemate, some towers getting up there. And would you look at that? Oh, actually he's not going anywhere. But where are the ramps? Come on, you made this for ramps, I already know it. You made it only for the ramps here. But no ramps coming out. And no repairing, nothing. Simply fighting for whatever reason. Army being here. Those boats are helping you so much, but you're not using the advantage they already gave you. Damn. And now those ramps are simply too late. There are too many towers, they don't even get to come close enough. Yeah, this is a big problem. course, he came back closer. But why did you allow him to do that? You were so ahead of him. All these towers do too much damage. You have so much food right now. Just go next to... Oh no, Sashkorin managed to speed him up. He will be Iron Age. Despite being so bug in the start of the game. Will get his armor upgrade and his heavy bows. Oh no. He will lose this game. His final chance for victory. He doesn't yet know there's anything there, but he's simply okay, he does know. There's a side of the island, but his last chance anyways. He wants to drop those workers even for and spread out on this island while he can. He's hoping in his mind. He thinks that Sashkorin will not have resources, but the pit is already getting there. Will he even get this in time? This is changing to be a longer game than I have anticipated. Keep in mind, I haven't gotten to this point myself, so now it is fresh for me. But what will he be able to do as bronze against medieval? Sure, though this is not a lot of food, but Sashkorin does have a pick in his bag. And the sampans are coming. Once he gets his hands on the stone, with even 20 workers, it is over. And I mean it, over for Monger. All he has to do is just get rocket cannons, maybe even here, like 5, 6, and shoot this down, and Monger cannot do a single thing about it. Despite him taking these resources, it's only 4 workers at this point. And dropping those workers down requires a lot of time that he doesn't have, because his whole wood is at 4 workers right now. It is very, very desperate for him right now. But what can he do? He cannot do a single thing. As Monger is getting his medieval fishing right now. And there we go, his rocket cannons. Sorry, as Sashkorin is getting his fishing right now. And his rocket cannons. What can he even do right now at this point? Monger, he cannot do anything. And it is GG. A fascinating game. For a 1v1 that's close to yourself, they managed to make it out as much as possible. Keep in mind, this was a ranked game. None of those games are staged. No private, no nothing. Just winning for points. And they have both won. Eventually, with some troubles. Quite sad to see that Monger has made some failures that lost him the game. But he's a newer player than Sashkorin, or rather started running the game as a competitive side a bit later than Sashkorin, but he still did good. I bet most of the players wouldn't be able to beat him this game. Just simply letting him get the towers, not getting those ramps, not thinking enough about it, has lost him the game, even though Sashkorin was so easy to beat here. But everyone makes mistakes, and so do you. So even though some days don't go right, remember, can always be better next time. So, like I always say, enjoy yourself, and thank you for watching the video. Until next time, see ya!